Being one of the top-selling franchises in video game history isn't an easy feat, so it should be no surprise that since Sonic's debut in 1991, there's been plenty of memorable moments that fans and casual players alike have enjoyed. So today we'll be taking a look at some of those moments, not only from the narratives in the Sonic games, but also important events in the franchise's history. So with that in mind, let's jump into our list of the top 10 Sonic moments. And at number 10 is Mario and Sonic's budding friendship. There has always been an avid rivalry between Sega's Sonic franchise and Nintendo's Mario franchise, since Sonic's creation in 1991. Sonic was created in direct response to Mario, in an attempt to give Sega an iconic character to compete sales-wise, and the two have competed ever since, with fans of both series constantly noting how both tend to copy one another. But the two buried the hatchet in 2007 when Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games was released, and was pretty successful, leading to multiple sequels for the games, including Summer and Winter Olympic Games. Up next, number 9 is Mephiles murders Sonic. While some fans find this moment shocking, others, well, find it comical. Mephiles is the only villain, let alone character, known to have killed Sonic the Hedgehog. While Sonic's death was reversed in the game, along with its entire plot wiping out all events that occurred in it from the timeline, fans remember this moment in Sonic 06 as pushing the boundaries narratively in the series. Or, if you're of the opposite opinion, as going too far and being completely ridiculous. Mixed feelings. Up next, number 8 is no copyright law. In 2010's Sonic Colors, there's a line Sonic utters in which he says, I quote, "Eggman, I'm going to save this planet. I am going to free these aliens. No copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me." This has gone down as one of Sonic's fandom's favorite cheeky quotes from the character. Up next, number 7 is Sonic X-treme. While it's common knowledge that the first Sonic 3D game was Sonic 3D Blast, followed up by the more memorable Sonic Adventure in 1998 to 1999, Sega's first attempt at bringing a 3D Sonic to life was Sonic X-treme, a game that began development in 1994 after the success of Sonic and Knuckles, and featured circular three-dimensional worlds. It was eventually cancelled in 1997, after a series of rejections and outside factors hindered the production. Up next, number 6 is Making Out with Humans. Moving on to a more embarrassing moment in Sonic's history, let's take a look at one of the plot points in the not-so-great Sonic 06 game. While many felt the game was sloppy from mechanics to narrative, and ripped off other franchises in ways that weren't overly subtle, yep, Dragon Ball Z, there's one moment in the game that has gone down in history as painfully awkward, and that's the strange kiss between Sonic and Princess Elise, who kisses him to bring him back from the dead, leaving some to call it dabbling in bestiality. Yikes. Up next, number 5 is Sonic Mania. The most recent Sonic event on our list, Sonic Mania's release had many fans real damn excited. And fair enough, Sonic Mania is the first return to the retro originals of the franchise in years, and is a game that received rave reviews. The classic 2D gameplay, combined with many throwbacks and Easter eggs referencing the origins of the franchise, appeased to both old and new players, with stunning retro-style graphics and the familiar gameplay we all grew up loving. Up next, number 4 is Shadow the Hedgehog. The introduction of Shadow the Hedgehog was a pretty big deal at the time of his arrival in 2001 in Sonic Adventure 2. The initial concept for the character was in support of exploring one of the major themes for Sonic Adventure's sequel, the dichotomy between good and evil. Leading up to the game's release, Sega was incredibly hush-hush about Shadow's reveal, and when it did come out, his popularity skyrocketed, with many fans disappointed that he died in the game, leading to Sega bringing Shadow back into Sonic Heroes as a playable character, and eventually giving him a spin-off title of his own. On the other hand, there's a lot of Sonic fans out there who detest Shadow, feeling as if he's a cheap carbon copy of the Blue Blur. Despite this, Shadow has received a decent amount of character development over the years, and remains one of the popular icons of the series. In our number 3 spot is Sonic and Knuckles. In a revolutionary move, the addition of Knuckles via the add-on cartridge gave fans of the series a whole new experience playing as Knuckles the Echidna. This allowed you to play as Knuckles in Sonic 2 as well, and officially made Knuckles a staple in the Sonic franchise, even though he had already drawn in a lot of popularity with his debut in Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Plus, it also spawned a hilarious meme. In our number 2 spot is Debug Mode. Getting a little nostalgic here with this number, Debug Mode, also known as Debug Menu, is traditionally a program used by developers to test out and debug a game. But in the early Sonic the Hedgehog games for the Genesis, players can use a cheat code to activate it. Players went wild with all of the possibilities that this unlocked, embellishing and customizing their adventures with Sonic into unique experiences. This ability to unlock the mode carried over into several Sonic games onwards. What's especially cool is that in Sonic Mania, Debug Mode was included in the game as a feature from a no-save game, as a shout-out to the series' roots, much like the majority of the game itself. They even titled it Sonic, You Can Do Anything, which is is a shout out to Sonic CD. And finally, in our number 1 spot is Sonic Generations. In 2011, Sonic decided to get back to its roots, but with a twist, by combining its 2D side-scrolling format with 3D, hence the conception of Sonic Generations, one of the best Sonic 3D games to date, giving players the ability to switch between 2D and 3D gameplay during various stages, some of which made mind-blowing comebacks like the iconic Green Hill Zone and the Chemical Plant Zone. While the 3D Sonic games have been hit or miss over the years, the successful ones are greatly adored by Sonic fans and outside players alike, exploring new ways we can enjoy our favorite speedster and the environments he and other beloved characters race through. And Sonic Generations managed to combine so much of what we love about Sonic games, and wrap it into one awesome gameplay experience. There we have it, friends. What's your favorite Sonic moment? Let us know in those comments below. And as always, if you dug this video, please show us some love and hit those like and subscribe buttons. If you're feeling more Sonic, feel free to check out our top 10 Sonic playlist on our channel, or our top 10 recent uploads if you want more gaming lists. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I've been Kelly Pally, and this has been Top 10 Gaming. I'll catch you all in the next one.